I've been a daughter, a mother, a grandmother, a wife, even a professional eye roller, and occasionally, probably the reason somebody might have needed some therapy. One minute life is loud and messy and overwhelming, and the next thing you know, you're staring at old photographs, wondering where the years went, or looking in a mirror wondering who that old woman is. But around here, we tell the truth about life. Let's get into this mess. Good morning, Mama Bears and professional eye rollers. Today we're going to talk about age gap relationships. And honey, some of y'all are going to need to unclutch your pearls for this one. Because every time an older man dates a younger woman, the internet loses its damn mind. Every time an older woman dates a younger man, the internet loses its mind. Y'all need to mind your own business, because apparently we're all supposed to find somebody born within 6 months of ourselves and stay in our assigned age bracket. No, don't get me wrong. Some age gap relationships are absolutely ridiculous. If she is young enough to be your granddaughter and you're old enough to remember black and white television, I don't think so. We may need to have a conversation. But here's what cracks me up. People act like age is the biggest factor in a relationship. Have you met people? Do you know people? I have met 70-year-olds with the maturity of a middle school boy. And I've met some 25-year-olds who could probably run the entire country better than most politicians. Not many, but some. Age and maturity are not the same thing. Not even close. Now, let's be honest. Sometimes people judge age gap relationships because they're jealous. There, I said it. I know they are. A 62-year-old man walks into a restaurant holding hands with a 40-year-old woman. Everybody starts whispering. 58-year-old woman shows up with a handsome younger man, and suddenly she's a cougar. Meanwhile, the couple's over there eating mozzarella sticks and minding their own business. Their business. People are funny. But here's where I think we get it wrong sometimes. The question should not be, how old are they? The question should be, are they happy? Are they respectful? Do they treat each other well? Do they have similar values? Can they solve problems together? Because let me tell you what, those things matter a whole lot more than some birthday. And you know what destroys relationships? Disrespect, selfishness, lying, poor communication, financial problems, different life goals. Those things will wreck a marriage faster than any 10-year age difference ever could. And while we're talking about it, can we please quit pretending that people magically become mature because they reach a certain age? I know people in their 60s who still throw temper tantrums. And I know people in their 20s who handle life like seasoned professionals. A birth certificate doesn't automatically give somebody wisdom. Met plenty of people that are proof of that. Experience doesn't always create maturity. And gray hair certainly doesn't guarantee common sense. Trust me. I've met people. Now, obviously there are limits. I'm talking about consenting adults making adult decisions, not creepy situations, not manipulation, not somebody taking advantage of somebody else. I am talking about two grown, consenting adults who decide they enjoy each other's company. Imagine that. What a concept. The older I get, the more I realize something. Relationships are hard enough without everybody else sitting in the bleachers judging them. If two people are happy, leave them the hell alone. Let them be happy. If they're kind to each other, good. That's their business. If they treat each other with respect, even better. Because finding somebody who can tolerate your weird habits, your snoring, your medical problems, your family drama and mood swings, and all your Amazon purchases, that's already a miracle. Why are we worried about the candles on their damn birthday cake? At the end of the day, I would much rather see a happy couple with 15 years between them than two miserable people who happen to be the exact same age. Meanwhile, Grammie Tammy will be over here drinking a Diet Coke and staying out of other people's love lives. Mostly. I got some things to say about my children. But remember, your life doesn't have to look perfect to be meaningful. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.
what you think, I don't wanna be. No filter, no fuss, no let me be nice. She said what she said, and she said it twice. She ain't here to play, she ain't here